Hey, what's good, everybody? Happy New Year, happy 2020. It's another edition of JitzOphrenia. I'm your host, Kaiwiko'o, all the way from HoloHI, Hawaii, here on Moku'oteape Big Island. Shout out to my man, Jonny, Varron, had to work today. Shout out to him over at Four Seasons, who needs to give him a little bit more time off so he can train more and come to the show. My special guest, Happy New Year, my brother. Kekoa Cahill joins us. He's from HoloHI. We're going to talk about his gear, his company, and also his jiu-jitsu journey today. How you, fam?
Fantastic.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, good to see you.
Now, one of the things that we're kind of talking about off air is, for us in Hawaii, Cahill is a huge name, especially if you train judo. So more than likely, if you train judo, you know the name Cahill, especially from the famous Willie Cahill. Right. He is what to you?
He's my second cousin, my dad's first cousin. Yeah.
So I'm assuming everybody in your family and your immediate family are black belts.
Oh yeah, mostly my grandpa, grandma, my dad, my aunties. It's tradition, I guess. Yeah.
I think it's especially on this island where that's the other thing, aside from growing up with the ukulele, you grew up with judo. Because it's so available. You trained with Charlie, who I'm assuming too at some point?
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. That's how my dad knows him, so we went up there a few times when I was young. But yeah, he's a legend. He's a legend.
So when did jiu-jitsu enter your life?
Probably about, I would say 10 years ago. Yeah, 10 years ago, there was a black belt that came to town, Aaron Moeller. And he had this thing going on at SRM church at the time, so he kind of was running a class over there. I had a few friends doing it, and they convinced me to come down, check it out. I checked it out, and I loved it. Yeah, it was great.
Do you recall when you had that moment where you got the addiction, where you knew oh man, I got to do this? Like, what? You only got 2 days? Can't we do more?
After bless my kids, they're the reason why I could come back and train, because they showed interest. So once they had the spark, then I was like, oh, that's my foot in the door to come back steady. And when they fell in love with it, that's when that was the second spark. Yeah, I loved it, and I get into a lot of trouble spending too much time on the mats. You know what I mean? But
But I mean, I think being a jiu-jitsu dad is one of the greatest things, because you can't be a soccer dad and participate. Right. You can't be a football dad and participate. You can coach, but you can't participate.
Right.
And this is where you get to coach and participate. Speaking of which, you're a purple belt instructor at Foundation, yeah?
Yes.
What is it like? Because up to blue belt, you're putting most of the effort into your own training.
Right.
And then now, as you get, you start getting into blue belt, a couple stripes or so, they start having you teach. And then you start having to now, oh man, I got to break all this stuff that I can do down.
Right.
What has that done for your game as to start coaching?
You know what? It makes your game a little bit tighter. When I'm teaching the kids, like how you said, you gotta be able to break things down step by step. Sometimes that's not as easy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You're telling grips, or through natural body movement how to do it, but when you have to break it down, especially break it down to a kid, you kind of have to really think about it and explain it well, because it's not as easy as things don't just happen. Yeah, you know what I mean?
They give you that
yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah. No, I mean it's definitely improved my game. I encourage anybody to come and just check out the kids class, because it's also a big refresher. Yeah. You know what I mean? Things that you may have overlooked, you're blue going purple, whatever. And, stuff that gets overlooked, you're like, oh, I forgot that detail. Yeah. But I seen it in class.
And, most of the time you can't get your kids off of YouTube. So might as well get them into jiu-jitsu so that all they watch is jiu-jitsu on YouTube.
Absolutely.
Oh, speaking of teaching, so you've been coaching, getting the kids ready for Pan Ams.
Yes, that's been going good. I think we have 12 or 13 kids competing this year.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, so the schedule for them, it's around this time of year is it's kind of brutal. Like I give them a lot of respect for being so focused and dedicated because
how much at that age when they're training for that level, how often is the training? Is it 3 days a week, 4 days a week, or 7 days a week?
It's pretty much 6 days a week.
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
yeah. And
you find them getting because it's so much training. Do you find that at that age do they get like, oh God, I got to train again, or
sometimes
is it hard to keep them motivated? I guess.
Nah, sometimes. I mean, they're kids. We try to express to them that this is a big competition. It's the biggest competition for kids in the world, and we just remind them that like, hey, you guys are doing a great job. Keep coming. This will all pay off. This is like what we're training for. We're training for something specific. Got to put in that hard work. You know what I mean? And we try to make it fun for them. And at the end of class, we tell them, hey, you guys put in a lot of hard work. Don't forget to go home, have fun. No, we appreciate what they're doing. It's a huge respect to them because finding kids to dedicate that much time is it's hard.
Let me ask you this as a coach: do you, if a kid that does jujitsu is like didn't do something, like do you punish them by you can't do jujitsu?
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like some people are like, you can't have your phone, you can't do this because you're not doing, you haven't been listening or whatever. Do you have kids where you could leverage where you go? You can't go to class.
Yeah, no, yeah, there's actually it wasn't my kids, but I heard a story where these kids were, I don't know, they're acting up in school and the mom took jiu-jitsu away from them and they're all bummed.
Yeah.
I didn't know about it, but I ran into them at the store. They're like, yeah, we got grounded from jiu-jitsu because of our grades or something like that. And I was like, oh my God.
Because I remember as a kid taking, Japanese jiu-jitsu and judo as a kid, like in the 70s, and dreading going to class, bro.
Yeah.
Just dreading it, like on the ride over there, just dreading it, butterflies in the stomach, and I think jiu-jitsu and I think wrestling too as well nowadays is like where you actually see kids like that's all they want to do.
Yeah. Like
they don't even want to go outside and play. And if it could take them away from the iPad, even better.
Right. Absolutely. Right? And I think like the atmosphere at Foundation, the kids look forward to going there because they're all friends. So, they go over there, they hang out, they spend a lot of time with each other. So it's only natural that, they hang out too. Yeah. But it's good. It's great for them. It's definitely, I always tell them, like, man, you guys are so lucky to be doing this at this age. Yeah.
What's your gi addiction like?
Oh, it's pretty bad.
You want a quarter, want a month?
It feels like every showy roll gi that comes out, I gotta buy it. But
I just saw a video, or I think it was a post with Professor Gerald.
Yeah.
And he did a picture of his closet.
Yeah.
And I've never seen not that many gis because I have that many gis too, but it was all showy roll.
Yeah.
It was just like bam.
Yeah.
Showy roll. You need to sponsor Mr. Yoro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. He's been a long time fan for sure. But I mean, I can see people getting into the gi hoarding and stuff like that. I mean, for showy roll, I just liked it because the cut is good. Like, you know what I mean? That's what.
So you're more about the feel of a gi as opposed to look or design or.
Yeah.
Like with me, I'm nostalgic. I like to buy used, old like gis that like, oh my God, like old Krugans that nobody's wearing anymore.
Right.
I like to find those kind. And occasional show you when I can afford it.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's what attracted me to them, and then. Albino and Preto, I like them too because they have similar cuts. So I'm about the feel and just how my body can move inside the gi. But I mean, the hype is real. Big ups to them. They're doing awesome. All
right, man. Time to check out the goodies. So tell us about your company, fam.
HoloHI. I mean, it's been around for about 5 years, and I guess we got most popular just designing hats that say Holo Holo on it. And I mean, I pride myself in the colorways and everything, and it's it's taught me a lot, about the business and my creative side, but like where it came from is I think like most important. So how it came about, I just was really into fishing, diving, hunting, and all that. And actually a long time ago, it's like when I was really young, my grandpa is like a fisherman hunter, and he would always say, let's go holo, but he would never say, let's go fishing or let's go hunting, right? Because it's like bocce kind of.
So you cannot tell where you're going.
Yeah. So that's kind of where it came from, just like my grandpa and how I looked up to him, respected him, and stuff like that. So
for you, outside of Hawaii, like you may hear holo like and think that it means like let's go, and holo is specifically for fishing actually, and then just through time, holo means just like go. Yeah.
No, there's I think the definition has definitely molded into other things, like it's go on your adventure. You know what I mean? And
Hawaii designs, we have a lot of designers out like Ioane. So
just life, bro.
Just life. But yeah, we have a lot of companies now, especially those young entrepreneurs that are in the jiu-jitsu game that have Hawaii has a kind of a blend with urban culture. We like the flat bills.
Absolutely.
We like we can kind of hang them loose. We don't wear them and fold them up. We don't do this. It's kind of like low and like that.
Yeah. Definitely.
Show me some of the lids, man.
So this is our Veil colorway.
Look at that.
Shadow Tech material, new era. Always repping the Hawaii flag. Got to represent Hawaii wherever we go. It's important to us. And this is for all the Wildcat Pride guys out there.
Check this out. Oh, bam. Probably got to get this one for the wife.
But then,
that's dope.
Just some desert camel, some nice colorways. Like I like to just be creative and just do things that I feel are nice at the time, and just designing hats is just it's good to like really bring out the creativity. This is like this cotton candy one.
Are you oh, nice colorway, man! Look at that. Bam. I have watches that match that too. Boom. What's are you planning to expand? With because of your jiu-jitsu work, are you planning to expand with anything? Because I you guys make patches as well, right?
Yeah, we make
stickers
patches I mean, we do it kind of just like what people ask and stuff like that. It's to dedicate more time to it. It's kind of hard just because of my day job and stuff. And then
what you do in the daytime?
I'm a fiber splicer for Spectrum. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, working on fiber optics and stuff. It's real busy. It doesn't seem busy, but it's pretty busy. Yeah. And then, after work, it's just pick up the kids, take them to class, and then I leave class at like 8:30 every night. So it's hard to dedicate more time. I wish I could dedicate more time to it, but I mean, it turned out as just a hobby, just to make stuff, and then it started to take off and. Yeah, I mean, it's been good, but I like it because I do it at my own pace.
No pressure.
No pressure, yeah.
For 2020, I wouldn't say, ask you if you do the whole New Year's resolution thing, but is there what have you want to make your jiu-jitsu goal or your grappling goal for 2020?
Oh, I would say just definitely compete more. I think last year we went to Japan. That was an awesome experience. But just definitely getting out there competing more locally, but especially in IBJJF section events. Yeah. So that's my goal. And that's my goal like every year, I think.
Awesome. Where can everybody find your gear, man?
You can find our gear at www.holohi.com.
That's HOLOHI.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, thank you.
Doggy.
Another one in the books, man. Mahalo nui loa Kekoa for tuning in to Hawaii BJJ Lifestyle Show, JitzOphrenia. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit like, share, tell your friends, tell your peeps. If you are a jiu-jitsu practitioner, a grappler, a wrestler, and you want to get on the show, you want to promote your business or your gym, please hit us up. Thanks again to our amazing sponsors, Jeff Foster over at Foster Law Offices. They've devoted its practice to the representation of individuals and businesses, personal injury, civil litigation, and real estate legal services. A small firm dedicated to providing large firm experience to clients facing a wide range of legal issues. Located in Kainaliu, call them at 348-7800, 808-348-7800. Also to Brian over at Kona Grill House, located in Kekoa, for the most amazing poke bowls, smoked prime rib, and the grinds off of the grill. Famous from everything from their spicy girl poke bowls to lobster crab cake, but also for their amazing events. Make sure you keep them in mind for catering. Not only do they have amazing food packages, but they can also take care of your entertainment, your venues, your MCs, and the works. Call Brian at 323-3512 or hit him up at brian@konagrillhouse.com. That's Brian with a Y. To train with Jonny Varron, go check him out over at Penn Training and Fitness in Hilo. For Kaiwiko'o, check him out at Shoot Hawaii Dojo, aka Snake Pit USA, Hawaii, in Honolulu, Kona. Find Chewy the White Belt on Tinder.
Peace.